Hello and welcome, everyone. You are listening to the Crack Podcast. How are you getting on? Let's get into this, shall we? Half an hour. Let's go. I'll wait for the big fucking lorry to go past. And there he goes. So, have you seen Wicked yet? Well, I did, and it was fucking great. Alright, so we'll leave it with that. Now I'll talk about it a little bit. So, yeah, that's in the cinema at the moment. I mean, I'm not being paid to promote it. I just highly recommend you go and see it. It is a musical, though. If you're not into songs, maybe it's not for you. But great film. Greatly enjoyed it. I don't even know what to say about it because I don't want to spoil it or anything like that. I mean, it's you've seen The Wizard of Oz? You remember the Wicked Witch of the West, the green one? That's how part 2 ends. So, don't get attached to her. So, Wicked, I mean, this podcast is going to be entirely about that film, but I saw it and I really, dug it. So, I'm going to talk about it a little bit now. There's a wonderful Wizard of Oz, and he lives in Oz, which isn't Australia. It's this sort of parallel world that you can only access through the sky. Now, if you've seen The Wizard of Oz, the 1939 movie, the classic, Oz is presented as more of a dream. You're not too sure if Dorothy was there. Is Dorothy from the real world? Or is Oz the real world? Is it all part of her dream? Is it her concussion? Is it a limbo? Is that the other side? Who knows? But in Wicked, bam, Oz is a real place. There's no, maybe it's a dream. No, that's the reality. So, I'm just going to put this out there, and by the way, at the end of The Wizard of Oz, when she comes back to Kansas, when she comes back to the real world, if you like, sepia tone, I don't know if you remember, but the reason she ended up in Oz was because she ran away from home and then she got caught in a tornado. Or did she? No, she did. The tornado was real. The reason she ran away is because Miss Gulch, who Dorothy sees as the Wicked Witch of the West, Miss Gulch was after her because her wee dog Toto had bit Miss Gulch, and she had a signed warrant from the sheriff to confiscate the dog so it could be put down, which in 1930s Kansas. Anyway, so that's why Dorothy runs off and can't get home in time to get into the tornado shelter, and she gets struck in the head with the window frame. Now, when she wakes up at the end, she's all, "Oh, everyone was here for me. This is lovely. We're all, it's all peace and love, man. You were there. You were a scarecrow, and you were there. You were the Tin Man. You were a lion for some fucking reason. And you, the wizard, you're a con man." Her dog's not there. Because I think Miss Gulch still got the dog. You know what I mean? I think that problem doesn't get fucking sucked away by the tornado. That dog, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Poor Toto. Anyway, Wicked exists very much in its world. It's about the Wicked Witch of the West, so it's not Miss Gulch in a different form. The witch is her own character. She is called Elphaba, and she is green-skinned in a world of white and black and Asian folk. But she's green. So she stands out, and she is different for that, and that is held against her. So it's a wee bit fucking addresses some racial fucking messages, and it's not Dawson's Creek OC 90210, but they go to university. Bear with me here. They go to university, and it's a sort of Hogwartsy type thing where there's like spells and shit, but no one there can really do spells anymore apart from this fantastic powerful wizard that they never see, but he is the height of power of Oz. And Elphaba, the witch, she has the ability to raise her talents. She's a better sorceress than anyone else. She has powers. So she is focused on by the lecturer, the sort of Dumbledore of the school, but not the head teacher. And at the same time, there's another student there fighting for this teacher's not affections in like a romantic sense, but she wants to be number one, and that is Galinda. She is in The Wizard of Oz. She's the witch in the wee pink bubble. That comes down, ding dong, the witch is dead. She's the one that's like, hello. That's her. But they're both students and they're friends together, because it'd be a short film if they weren't. And there are animals in this film that can talk, sort of like the lion in The Wizard of Oz, but they're not human animals. The 30s, best you could do for a lion was either you get a real fucking lion in the lead, or you put a man in a suit. So in this, they are animals. And the animals, alright, let's not get too deep here. They seem to be the Jews in a 1920s Germany. Like, Jesus, Lewis. No. So the film fucking gets into it, alright? So we're watching it, and it's, it's like, oh, we're singing and we're witches and we're at school and all that shit. And then, bam, all of a sudden, there's just fucking pre-fascism type uprising, and animals are getting taken away, and they're losing their fucking, they're losing their status, and they're losing their positions of authority and power, and they're no longer allowed to educate. And fucking, Kristallnacht, there is that sort of like mass, I don't say exodus, but they push out all the animals at once, and they get taken away and rounded up. Okay? And then, they end up in the Emerald City. Again, I'm not going to tell you the whole fuck. I'm not going to ruin anything. I'll tell you the plot. They end up in the Emerald City, which brings more questions into this than you fucking need, because at one point they're singing and dancing, and in the background there's like a souvenir stand with postcards and magnets. Like, how big is Oz? Souvenirs. Like, who goes to Emerald City on holiday? So there's clearly some stuff going on there. And when they're in Oz, you see the flying monkeys. Oh, do you see the flying monkeys? And they are the secret police. They're like Gestapo. They are... Or are they? I suppose, because there's a line where it's like, if you honor your families, you'll obey. I don't know. It's a lot going on underneath the surface of this film. But I really dug it. And it's maybe wanted to read the Wizard of Oz books, which I know are from like the fucking 1890s or whatever, but they're not. So the guy, from my understanding, the guy that wrote The Wizard of Oz, he wrote 14 or 15, 16 books in that series, the Oz books, and the first one is The Wizard of Oz, which was made into the film. And then The Wicked, that's the sort of fan fiction that caught traction, that came out around in the 90s. So that's not actually written by the guy that wrote The Wizard of Oz stories. But fucking fascinating ideas. So the witch's dad, Elphabet's dad, he's governor of Munchkin Land, which seems to be this land of little people, with the yellow brick road. And he's the governor. So he's some sort of elected official to represent that territory. Now, he's not a Munchkin himself. Is he empowered? Is there a status thing associated with Munchkins being less than people? Because, not that I'm saying that low people are less than people, but in the world of Oz, there seems to be a lot going on there. One of the characters is a prince. So there's some sort of sense of divine right. So are there gods in this world of Oz? Because magic certainly exists. Like, there's no denying it. It's not even seen as like, oh my god, you can do magic. It's sort of expected that you can do magic. Anyway, I highly recommend it, alright? It's, the girl that plays Galinda, she should have played Barbie. She's just sort of weird doll-looking creature. I mean, she's gorgeous. But, she suits the world of Oz, of this sort of weird in-between otherworldly. I love that sort of shit. Like Twin Peaks, you go through the curtain, and you're in this beyond, this almost not mirror world, but I love that shit. Yeah, so, Wicked, very good. It's got some songs, pretty cool. Recommended. So, yeah. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, now, I might have told you last time, I was going to be taking part in this publicity thing for Give Blood or Give Plasma. Well, I went and I did it. And everything went to plan. It was all fine. I turned up in my uniform on my day off work, because I'm sad like that. And I went in and got my coffee. I do apologise, I just yawned. I'm going to edit that out. Yeah, I went in and got my coffee, and I was brought through to the room. The room it took part in, the room it occurred in, is the room that you donate plasma in, which, tap myself in the back here. Tap myself, pat myself. Yeah, tap myself. Donate plasma today in that same room. But for the publicity thing, there was no public in. It was a closed set, but they'd moved the chairs around and put up big lights and reflectors and things like that. It was a bit scary. All went fine. I sat down, modelled, just sat there and spoke to the nurse that I know, because it's the nurse that takes my blood. And they took some photographs, and they asked some questions, and then I got an interview. Again, while they were taking the photographs and stuff, you're just sort of chit-chatting away, and the reporters are obviously learning about you. Pardon me, bam, hitting the microphone. I move my hands when I do this, alright? I'm talking to myself. There's a lot of moving around. But, let me just adjust myself here. I beg your pardon, not like that. Just rearrange. Do the photographs and things, and then the interview commenced, and that was all fine. And then the guy took the camera, the video camera, and he said, okay, we're just going to film. Lewis, if you could look forward with a serious face. Okay. Then they moved in slowly. They panned in. Okay, that was easy. And a few days later, I was on the way to work in the morning. Went to Tesco, got myself a lunch, and I looked at the newspapers, and there's a big boom, give blood campaign. I was like, holy shit, it's already out. So I bought the paper, took it to work, opened it, not a mention of me. So I wasn't in the paper. So that was that. That's my 2 minutes of fame. And when I was in there, there was a mascot also in from one of the local shinty teams, because this is Scotland. And he's called Billy Bucket, because it's Bucket Park. And it's alright to show you behind the curtain here, guys, but there's somebody inside that mascot costume. It isn't just a giant bear. Imagine the chaos if there'd been a bear. Anyway, they brought in a bunch of roses with them, like actual live roses. And one of the nurses was given one, and they said to me, I'm sorry, a big truck went past. I did that out too. Yeah, they said to me, bring this back to Charlotte. And I was like, oh, shit like that. Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm leaving. And normally when I park to go and give plasma, because I give it so early in the morning, because fucking early bird gets the worm, I get a parking space. However, when this happened, it was in the afternoon, so I didn't. So I had to park fucking miles away. I'm not joking, it was fucking miles. And doing just as fucking easy walking. To get back to my car, I walked through the hospital because you get blood back. Oh, and on the way out the door, there's a guy sitting by this charity table. And he said to me, who's the lucky lady? And I just, well, it's from my girlfriend. Oh, from yourself, sir? And it's from Billy Buck. It's a shinty mascot. Oh, he had me. Okay, can I talk to you for a minute? It's just a minute. So he starts giving this whole fucking spiel about, basically I'm here today because I'm part of the charity, and it's a support charity that only really get in England, and we don't get in Scotland because it's so too far north. Okay, the thing is, these kids in it comes there and they get charities good for them. Yeah. Okay, the thing is, would you agree that for maybe, £2 a month, this is worth supporting? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, well, if you want to give £2 a month, what the fuck? No, I don't want to give. Okay, £2 a month. That's not fucking £24 a year. Okay. I'll give £24 a year. So he takes out his iPad. Excuse me. So he takes out his iPad and he starts filling in my details. Lewis, date of birth. Oh wait, what? Did I get my date of birth? Oh, so that would make you 30. Yes. Oh mate. Oh, sir. I thought you were way older. Huh. How fucking old do you think I am? Yeah, you have to be like 33 or something to subscribe to this. So, I didn't have to. But, not a bad person. I give to charity sometimes. In fact, I was in Tesco tonight, and I found a £5 And I looked around my immediate area, and if there had been a charity bin, I'd have put it in, but there wasn't, so it's mine. Now, that was all fine. If you want to see what my fucking face looks like, if you go to the Scott Give Blood thing, or the Inverness Courier, or the Forest Gazette, or any of these Highland newspapers, there's a little Give Blood advert. Excuse me. I'm the very serious looking guy in the ambulance uniform. Not dressed up as an ambulance, that'd be fucking different. No, I'm wearing one of my work uniform. So that's it. Go give blood if you can, guys. It's easy. You get a biscuit. What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh, we started watching Lost again it's on Netflix, I think. Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw that when it was out. Lost. It was on Channel 4 years ago when I was about 12 or 13. I watched it on Channel 4. We never had Sky TV, so I watched it until it moved from Channel 4 to Sky 1. My memory of it is speaking to my friend Gavin on the phone, and he said, I'm watching a program where they're on an island, there's been a plane crash. You're watching the film Castaway, my friend. No, I'm watching a program. I'm sorry, you're watching the film Castaway. No, so, boom, riding the bike. It was Lost, and it was fucking fantastic. And I saw it up until they went down into the hatch. So we've started watching it on Netflix. I don't know if Charlotte's enjoying it. I'm really, getting back into it. But what's funny is watching it in succession, like we do, binging it. Fucking give me that TV. Yeah, just binging it as we do, consuming media that way. Well, no shit. We're going through it a lot faster, but when I had to watch it week by week by week when I was 13 years old, it was a different suspense. Like I remember, you'd watch the next time on Lost, and you'd see a little clip, and you're holy shit, like reading into it, and but the character development as well. It's very different watching it faster, watching it in quicker succession than I am now. It's not surreal. It's a weird fucking way of putting it, but a different experience. And then what else is weird is not a lot of the folk that were in that went on to be massive stars. For a show that I remember being as big as it was, maybe it wasn't that big, but it was bought by Sky, so it's doing something right. The girl that plays Kate, the last thing I saw her in was Ant-Man, or Ant-Man 2, or the Quadriverse, or something like that, but yeah. One of the other guys, he's a wee hobbit. I've never actually seen those films, but I know he's Merry or Pippin. He's not Legolas, it's an elf. Gimli dwarf. The Doctor, Jack, disappeared off the face of the earth. What happened to him? Maybe he's still on the island. I've not seen the whole thing about this guy. Yeah. And I showed Charlotte some of the X-Files, so I hope she enjoyed that. She wants to know if Mulder and Scully ever kiss, and women, there's a big alien conspiracy here, but yeah, why not? Yeah. Jesus, the vehicles tonight. There must be a road closed. They say I don't have any plans for these episodes. It's been 2 weeks since the last one. I've been busy. So much just with the Christmas lights on down there. Oh, there's something to talk about. There is something to talk about. Yeah, so we don't own this flat. What the fuck's that got to do with the price of fish? No, we don't own this flat. And, we need electricity. We have this little key. Don't know what you compare it in size to. You know what a house key looks like? Sort of like that, but computerified. I don't know, 3 inches long. It folds into itself like a comb. And, that's all fine and well and dandy. And then what happens is if the electricity cuts off, if you run out of money on the meter, if it cuts off, like it does just cut off, you can be sitting there and boom, the lights go off. Or, as has happened to me a few fucking times, you'll be standing in the shower, covered in shower gel, or with beard shampoo in, and, fucking soapy eyes. The water cuts off. God, I fucking hate that. Anyway, so that's what happened. You can go down to the meter box outside the front door, and we've got another key, a plastic blue key. Stick it in the wee thing, open it, You put the wee, you put the other key in, you hold it for a second, and it goes beep, and you get 20 quid of emergency fund. And then you take this key to a shop and you put money on it. Well, we ran out of electricity. As we're known to do, it's winter, so we have to use heaters. And I think I must have been at work, but Charlotte messaged me going, the key's broken. No, I wasn't at work. I was on night shift. I was in bed. And she messaged me, said, we ran out of electricity. I've gone to get more money on it. And she got up to the shit. They don't do it in Tesco, so you have to go to like a petrol station or one of these wee sort of shady shops, or a post office, I suppose. But in some places, they only take cash, and they seem to resent having to do it. There's a garage I like to go to because they seem cheerful in there. I think they recognise me from work because I come over and buy bankfuls of shite. And Charlotte sent me a message going, the key's broken. What the fuck do you mean the key's broken? Well, I didn't say that to her, but there's no power left on it. You know, it broke completely. It wouldn't top up. Boule. Alright, cool. So what do we do? So Charlotte phoned the folk and said, hello, the key's broken. And they're like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let us inconvenience you for a few hours. So they're going back and forth. She's trying all this shit to get it going. And they say, okay, we'll send you a new key. It'll be here in 3 days. It was not here in 3 days. So today we ran out of electricity again, but we had no emergency fund to put onto it. So I came back. So this morning I got up early and went to the gym. Came back, showered, fired up to give plasma, and I came back, and the blue key I was telling you about was on the windowsill by the front door, which, you know, modus operandi means Charlotte's been out of the box, because she doesn't put the key back in the little basket we have. She leaves it there, so I know she's been out. And I came upstairs. Sailors, yeah. Yeah, oh fuck. Okay, cool. Well, what the fuck do you do when you don't have electricity? Can't listen to music, the fucking fridge is dying, the freezer's going to defrost, there's panic, I got out my fucking wind-up radio, I was listening to whatever radio station I could find, it was from French. Yeah. Charlotte phoned the number to go and get emergency electricity. And then, okay, we'll be around in 3 hours. And we'll be fucking dead by then. And the postman came around, he had the new key. So, all ended well. Charlotte went away up to the shop to, I had to follow the instructions. So, the new key came with a letter, explaining, hello, this is your key. Here's how to activate it. Go out to your box. So I did. Down the stairs, out the front door, round to the little box. Opened the box. Squatted down. I'm a big guy. As I'm holding the squat, you're about to hold this key in the slot for 60 seconds. At which point it will then go deep and let you know that it's activated to our box. Okay, cool. So as I squat there, I put the key in. About 10 seconds passed and my thighs are on fire. I have never held a squat so long with flat feet on the ground. It was very uncomfortable, but for some fucking reason, my own stubbornness, I was looking at my watch. Okay, come on. 47, 46, 45. My legs started shaking. I refused to stand up. 42, 41, 40. And I'm just, no, not having them. At the same time, the school nearby empties out, so these kids are walking past, and they look down at me, and I probably look like I'm laying an egg, or something like that, because I'm shaking, breathing deeply, focusing on this box right in front of me. 32, 31, 30. Well, I did it for a minute, that was fine. Yep, we got electricity, and here I am. I turned on every single light, just because I could. No, everything's fixed. Everything's good. All good. Now, in the Black Friday thing, I bought a new shredder. I might have told you that last week. I'm looking at it right here. Been using the fuck out of it. A nice shredder. Something else was meant to arrive, which did not, was I bought some boxers on a couple of puppies. No, some underwear boxers on Amazon because bam, hit that again. TK Maxx sell them, but I'm gonna tell you what brand I wear, guys. You ready for this? A little bit of so tell me about your underwear. Calvin Klein boxers. Okay, now they're not the cheapest of boxers, but they're very comfortable. Now you go into TK Maxx and it's like, here you can buy 2 for 20 quid. That's a bit fucking steep. Black Friday, there was a pack of I think 6 for about 25 quid, and I was like, well, I'd be a fucking fool not to do that. So I bought them to add to basket, ship. All going well. And then they don't arrive. Well, this is a bastard. So I check, I gotta go back onto the Amazon website. Where it would normally say, dispatched, estimated date of arrival, say 3rd of December. I was like, dispatch, package may be lost. Oh. Alright. So, I'm just sort of waiting to see if they turn up, but I don't know, I'll give it maybe till Monday. Today's Friday the 6th. I'll give it to Monday and then I'll email them and be like, so can I get money back, please? Or can you send me another fucking package? Yeah, it's all good. All good. Also, I got new shoes. Not the Black Friday thing, but I got them because we got paid and I felt like a fucking millionaire. But also my shoes, I wear the same pair of shoes every single day. I'm not working, so I wear boots to work. But these poor guys were past their sell-by date. I mean, to the point they were stinky, and it's kind of like a hobo thing going on. If I lifted my foot, the fucking sole separated from the top, so... Yeah, I went to the shoe shop and I found, tell us more about how you bought shoes. Well, I will. And, I found 3 fucking different pairs I like and up to the lady. Can I try these in size 11, please? Scanned the barcode, the little thing around their neck. Oh, we don't have these in 11, we have them in 10. Well, no, they're for me, so if we don't have them in 11, I don't want them. And then, see the type of shoes I wear? Adidas. Fucking all the brands today, huh? Ah, guys, when you're wearing your Calvin Klein boxers when you're Adidas, go and see Wicked, but wear more clothes than that because there's probably going to be kids there. Now, I went over to the lady with a pair of Adidas trainers which were identical to the ones I was wearing, just different colours. So they're not fucking identical. Well, they basically were. Hello, do you have these in 11? No, I have them in 11 and a half. Sometimes it's good with these types to go a size a bit up. I pointed at my own shoes. No, it's... I know you're lying to me. Anyway, I bought shoes online, so don't panic. I got new shoes. And I also bought a new hat, lovely green hat, which I wore to work. And then on the way out, one of my co-workers told me Celtic won that day. And I was like, pardon? Celtic won? Why are you telling me that? Oh, your hat, I thought you were... Oh, okay, right, so now I look like I support a football team. No. And guys, I'm going to have to call it there because I've just suddenly realised time has got away from me. And I have to go and pick the charming Charlotte up from her Christmas night out because it's the 6th of December. And she's out for her meal, so I have to go and get her. Now, I don't think I have any emails because I haven't opened my emails, and I don't think I do. Some sad news, guys. This isn't the last podcast episode unless something happens, but I am getting rid of the website. So the website will be gone, but don't worry. I have a lovely friend who knows what they're doing with websites, and she's going to help me, I don't know, make a good website for a cheaper price than the one I'm going with. So if you want to get in touch, go to the website for now, www.thecrackpodcast.co.uk. Go to the contact tab, get in touch. I'll say it again, www.thecrackpodcast.co.uk. Go to the contact tab, get in touch. And just, if you can give me a bit of feedback, would it be easier if I just had an email address? Instead of me saying like, hi guys, go to the website, go to this thing. Is it easier if I say to you, hi, just email this address? Because you're not getting my phone number. But I think that's it. Fuck, I've got to go. It's not the easiest place to get to. Right, guys. Right. Sorry it took 2 weeks to get to you. If you get a chance, go and see Wickled. Wickled? Wickled Pink. No, if you get a chance, go see Wicked. And give blood if you can, or plasma, your own preferably. All right, don't just go in there with a bag of blood. I don't know where this came from. But as always, thank you to Blackmail for the theme tune. Thank you, Coda, for your artwork, for giving us the logo. Thank you, dear listener, for your time. And as always, guys, you look after yourself. Be good to each other. Don't take any shit. But just be good. Alright, I'll speak to you next time, guys. Bye for now.